Hey guys, just going through a couple of questions that we had on the webinars recently. This one says, as a student, what are the initiatives that can be taken to become a successful entrepreneur? So number one, join the Student Success Coach YouTube channel and the Facebook group, because we constantly talking about the things that you need to do to become successful, not only in your studies, but after your studies and out in the world of work. I've spent 25 years in business. I've also got my PhD, which I did part-time, and I coach and teach and guide people on how to, make that bridge between the world of studies and academia and the world of, working, and not only being in a corporate career as an employee, but also becoming a successful entrepreneur. There are some specific skills there that you need to develop. We've had Daniel Robus on the show recently. He's a great entrepreneur, and you can go back and watch that interview to pick up, some ideas around the initiatives that you can take. But from my perspective, initiatives that I would suggest you do is to pick up, entrepreneurial type of work opportunities as soon as possible. Try and start something that generates some income for yourself. And there's lots of opportunities to be able to do that online. Just make sure you don't get scammed out of money. Make sure that you follow legitimate paths. Triangulate from multiple different people about opportunities that you need to take. Typically, when somebody asks you to make a big investment in something before you can earn money, I would stay away from that. I would look at things where you can earn money surely through, the hard work and the slog. And that's also important. You're not going to make a lot of money very quickly. You're going to have to start small. You're going to have to build it up. But if you're creating digital products like courses, you're building an audience, that you can develop and grow over time, that's an investment in future revenue. A lot of people talk about this idea of passive income, where you don't have to do any actual work. You sit on the beach and the money just rolls in. There is no such thing. At some point, somebody would have had to have done some work to generate that future income, whether it was that person's father or grandfather or previous generations that have now left the money and they have inherited that and hopefully put that to good use, or it's their own hours and time that previously they were trading for dollars or income. So if you work on an hourly basis, you're always putting an hour in, getting money out, and that has very little, repeatability or scalability in terms of making money. If you develop a course or a digital product or a blog or a book, even, um, there are printing costs for books, for example, but a book is some intellectual property that has can have future income streams related to it that happens long after you've actually finished writing and publishing the book. So, look for all of those opportunities. I think also get mentors and entrepreneurs into your network, people that you can talk to, that you can follow and that you can look up to, and who will also guide you in becoming a successful entrepreneur. I think very important that you learn about finance. I think very important that you learn about, at least the basics. You probably don't have to know all the detail of it, but learn about how shareholding agreements works. Learn about how you need to submit tax returns, because those are all non-negotiable when you come to running a business. And so the bank where I work, we have programs and educational content in place to help people become successful entrepreneurs. And I'll put a link to that in this video. But typically your bank or your financial partner in life, should be able to help you, with some advice and input into becoming a successful entrepreneur. The last thought I would give you on this one is just think about patenting your, business model, or your idea, your intellectual property, because if it becomes incredibly successful and you need to scale it up, you run the risk that it could be copied and, stolen potentially. That also, that if you don't start off with that patent, you can't then build and structure a proper business around it. Now, patents also do cost money. So, where you register that patent, who you register that patent with, will cost some money, but might be extremely important for you at a later stage in your business, which hopefully will be very successful.